look at this. It's completely overgrown. It's like a jungle, like it's everywhere, and I'm still able to find some edible flowers, but we can barely walk here, so that is awesome. Hey you guys, so for today I have lots of errands to do, so I'm going to take you along. And also in the last couple of days I just didn't feel 100%. I don't know if I'm going done with something or I'm coming out of something, because since we eat healthier, that means we don't eat sugar at all. And I mean, I'm talking about the processed sugar. So we don't eat processed sugar at all. And I wanted to tell you guys about a little bit how it affected our life. So once we cut out, I mean, for our own health, we had to cut out dairy and gluten, but also for other health reasons, we wanted to cut out a sugar, a processed sugar. So we still eat sweet things that are sweetened with honey or maple syrup and other natural sweeteners, but not the processed sugar, no brown sugar, and I'm trying to avoid coconut sugar as well. But how it affected our life as we don't get sick as much, and if we do get sick, it's very rare, but if my bag. Okay, so I just went to order all those glasses with my design, and we tried to figuring out the last year product and this year product, and that's a tricky one, but it's very exciting because I'm going to have them in a month or a month and a half, so I can pick them up. Because wow, that's a huge truck. Because last year the shipment was late, so it came after I had a scan fair. That was not good. So what I wanted to tell you guys with the sickness, like I felt pretty sick yesterday, I would say. Like I didn't want it to be up or doing anything, so I gave a break to my body. I just really needed a rest, so that's why I'm a little bit behind with the vlog. Mainly the processed sugar is gone from our diet. It's been 10 years and we don't get sick as often, but if we do get sick, we get done with that sickness so much quicker, and it doesn't really wipe off our feet. In worst scenario, I just don't do as much, and I get more rest, and I need to sleep more, and I feel more tired, and maybe a little bit of a headache, but that's all. So it's nothing like a major coldness, because before I was the first one who got the cold when it came with the season, and I got one more time at mid-season, and before it left us I got it again. So I went through all those colds several times, and now I feel it when I get it, but it doesn't really affecting me the same way as it used to be. I can still be up and doing things. Maybe I'm not as energetic and not as happy, because quite frankly honest, if I do get sick, the best way to know I'm sick, I don't have a good mood. I'm not upbeat, I don't feel 100%, and I just don't want to do the things that normally I enjoy to do. So that's the thing with the sugar. It was probably the best decision for us health-wise to avoid the sugar. Okay, so for now I am going to head to the Nordia house. That is a beautiful house. Oh my goodness, you guys, this is the most beautiful house. I just want to move in there. But that's a house for all the Scandinavians here in Oregon, and they created that house so they can have all these events there. Just basically a base, and they have this awesome eatery there. You can eat. It feels like IKEA, but it's even prettier. I just really love it. So let me take you guys there. Hey, look at guys, these paintings, I just love them. Check this one out, so cute, and the view is amazing. Seriously, I could totally imagine to live here. It's just really nice. They have areas where they can do some events. Just lovely. Okay, so this is the thing that we love. You guys, we purchased this about 2 or 3 years ago. So we got it again because we just had way too much fun with that. And it doesn't need any scissor. We can just pop out the things. And this is kind of for a Halloween decoration. It's got all kinds of monsters in here. And we're just going to make... Oh, that's kind of a funny one. The three-headed pig. So we're going to make these throughout the month. So by October the 31st we're going to have them, and we can use them as a decoration for Halloween. But this too, you guys, I'm having so much fun with this. I got this for the kids, but I can get lost in there too. So we love mazes, and this is a 3D, so this is for kids to 7 to 12, and it's a 3D, so I think it's another layer to have more eye coordination and just problem solving and all kinds of things. That's, I think it's just a great, and it's very entertaining. So these are great in the car as well as we drive. And I've got this one for car. This is 10 to 12, and these are just a more complex one. I can barely see that, it's like ants moving around. But it's so much fun too. So this is something that we include just to have some fun when we do school stuff. I will put this in the Amazon store for you guys because I already know that some of you will ask that. I bought this through Amazon, so you can buy the same if you want to. Professor Pedals, and the area is working. It's fartology and critology.
Okay.
You wanna make that one?
I want something that can be easily turned into a car.
You wanna turn this into a car?
Yeah, not this one.
Okay.
Almost some scratching.
I can print out some card for you if you want.
No, okay. Oh.
Okay, let me get that page out before I make more damage.
Okay,
So here's the thing, you guys. Yesterday, when I opened the drawer, I discovered a bunch of ants. I mean, a lot. Not a few, a lot. A whole entire city of ants. So I spent yesterday to go through and declutter my food, because I don't know about you guys, but I'm something with the fall. I go into a hamster mode and I have a tendency to buy more food than generally on the summer. Maybe it's a preparation for the winter, I don't know. I just have the urge to buy more food. It was a good reminder yesterday. I have to fit into my jars, okay? I can't I can't go beyond that, because the ants will smell it and they will come after it. So we had ants on the wall, we had on the floor, in the bathroom, even in the bedroom, everywhere. So I'm working on this issue. But what I did, and what I like to do once in a while, and it's time, that I have a basket where I like to put all those items that I haven't used recently, or this is kind of like a trying myself to force to use up all that I have. And these are something that is constantly pushed on the back, or it didn't fit in the jar, or I never use it up. So I'm going to leave this basket here on the countertop, and this is gonna bug me enough to use it up. When it's in the drawer, I'm constantly shoveling them in there. So with this method, I solved my pantry issue. Once a month, I go through my pantry, and if I find something that is kind of like forgotten and just pushed on the back, or someday I'm going to use it for some kind of recipe, no, I just put it into that basket. And if I haven't used it for a month or two, it definitely goes into that basket, and I make myself to use it up. Okay, so now that it's getting colder, I needed to add a few items to my fall winter wardrobe. We don't have a very cold winter here, so pretty much except a very few items when we have a really cold days, usually we have the same clothes as on the fall. So when I buy clothes for my capsule wardrobe, I especially like to pay attention, like everybody's talking about the color, but also that made me a biggest help in that to figure out the necklines. Like I constantly, it was clashing. If I had a button-up shirt, it was not looking very good with all those sweatshirts. And that made me realize that if I pay attention to the necklines in the layer, so that means I'm trying to buy those items that has a bigger cut that I'm wearing underneath, and as I go with the layers, they are closing up on my neck, so that way I can avoid this neck issue when something is picking out, and also it looks more put together. So for the bottom layer, I've got this shirt. It's just a really simple one. This is from Value Village, and I really love that store because one, I can donate my things there, and I get a coupon 20% off. So for this shirt and for this shirt that I love, I was looking for this very simple one, and for this coat I paid $13 that way. Not just that I got rid of that I didn't use, but also I got the coupon for what I needed to buy. So for shirts that I wear underneath or at home, I like this very simple neckline, and I've got this shirt. It's super soft. This is from the Value Village too. So, and this has the same line for the neck. So if I'm cold and I want to put another sweatshirt on it, this has a tighter neck so it won't show. And I think it's so important when we trying to use all of our piece to work well together, and not just color wise, but like this neck problem, that was such an issue, and now it's just everything goes together so well. So for another example, like for this coat, I tried to find something, and I got really lucky with a higher neck that completely covers my neck. And another great thing that I find as I shop, especially if you like to buy second-hand store, because I cannot find always the things that I need there, and the other downside of it, it has a very strong fabric softener smell that is very hard to get out. But if you really want to shop there, and I find some items that I really love like these ones, I like to shop off season. That means on the summer I always browse through what selection they have, because on the summer nobody wants to buy the sweatshirts and the coats, so that means there's a bigger chance I can find something. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys soon. Bye!